Alright, today we covered chapter 3-8, which is solving absolute value equations. Alright, example 1 is to solve the absolute value of x equals 6. So we need to know what number we can put for x so that when we take the absolute value of it, we get 6. Well, there's actually two answers. The first answer that we can put in is 6, and the other answer we can put in is -6. Okay, let's check that. The absolute value of 6 is 6. The absolute value of -6 is also 6. Remember that absolute value is positive because it's the distance from the number to 0. So how many spaces that number is away from 0. So 6 is 6 spaces away from 0, and -6 is also 6 spaces away from 0. Alright, example 2 is the absolute value of x plus 2 equals 12. So we're going to solve this as if it's a regular equation without the absolute value. So the first thing we're going to do is bring the plus 2 over here. It becomes -2. So now I have the absolute value of x equals 12 minus 2, which is 10. So that means there are two answers that work, +10 and -10. Okay, example 3 is 3 times the absolute value of m minus 4 equals 2. We're going to solve it as if it's a regular equation. So we're going to take the -4, bring it to the other side. That's +4. So now you have 3 times the absolute value of m equals 6. Okay, then there's a 3 in front of the absolute value of m, so you need to divide both sides by 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. So now you have absolute value of m equals 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the two answers that work are m equals 2 and -2. Okay, there's an easier way of writing that. You can just write m equals plus or minus 2. So that covers both answers, +2 and -2. Alright, the last example is 2/5 the absolute value of y plus 2 equals 5. So we're going to solve it like a regular problem. We're going to bring the +2 over, and that's -2 on the other side. So now I have 2/5 y equals 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, then we're going to do fraction busting. So there's a fraction here, and the denominator is 5. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. 5 times 2/5 y equals 5 times 3. Okay, so 5 and 5 will cross cancel, and you get left with 2 absolute value of y equals 5 times 3 is 15. So 2 absolute value of y equals 15. So now I need the y to be by itself. There's a 2 in front of it, so I need to divide by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And you're going to get the absolute value of y equals 15 over 2, which is 7.5, but we'll just leave it 15 over 2. And so y equals +and -15 over 2.